you throw over $1,000 a month into local wishing wells.
Of course, you idiot, because I'm wishing for more money.
This is the Keeping Your Money Show with Jamie Westenbarger and Bart Steindler.
All right, welcome back to Keeping Your Money Show. Jamie Westenbarger joined as always by Bart Steindler. If you're just tuning in, we've been talking about Social Security myths. Should you marry, or what to do if you want to marry someone with a lot of debt? Understanding what's safe, what risk, what some of those words mean that a lot of times are big and bold on advertisements to try and entice you or scare you into doing something that the advertiser wants.
I think that's a really good point too, that if you're talking to somebody about, managing your money and they're trying to scare you about what's going to happen in the near term, and I think that's kind of a red flag. It's something that you should be real cautious about.
Well, and I think if you're attending a seminar, and I mean, we do seminars. I'm not knocking seminars. We do plenty of educational events and stuff, but if the slideshow you're watching is kind of walking you down this path to then understanding that this one product is the solution to all your problems, I mean, that's a sales pitch. That's not an education.
Enjoy your steak, your wine, and get the heck out of there.
And then give us a call. If you miss any part of the show, you can always find it on our website. Just go to keepingyourmoney.com. I didn't mention the phone number. We had this really great segment, and at the end of it, I'm like, you should talk to a financial advisor, and then I didn't bother to tell you how you could call us. So I will say, if you need to reach us, you can always do so at 888-98-MONEY. That's 888-986-6639. Happy to sit down, give you a second opinion. Maybe you need a first opinion. Maybe you just need somebody to shoot you straight and tell you what the situation looks like. We're happy to do that. Your first consultation is always absolutely free and with no obligation. So there was a story about, is it smart to take out a loan to go on vacation? And one of the biggest things that I think was highlighted in this is, I think if you ask a lot of people this question, their answer would be, no, I would never do that. But then they inadvertently do it by swiping the Visa card to buy the airline, the hotel, the rental car, without paying it back. And so I guess the one argument would be, although I don't think you should take out a loan to take a vacation, if you're planning on putting it on your Visa, you're probably smarter to at least take out a loan because you've got payback terms that are much more favorable than what you probably have on that credit card.
Well, in that case, you are correct. But then I think both of us really think that if you are going to take a vacation, you should have the money in your pocket or your bank account or your checking account to pay for that vacation.
Yep.
And if you don't, then you should set it up as something you're putting away for on a regular basis. And then when you have the money to pay for the vacation, then you take the vacation.
Yep.
And if it's a dream vacation and it takes you a couple years to get there, then it takes you a couple years to get there. In the meantime, there's a lot of places you can go locally and you can have a great time and you can still get away from, the stress of your job and the stress of being home and things like that, and spend a lot less money than, a Caribbean cruise or a European vacation or
and I think the other thing is
or the outrageous ski trips that I take.
But I think the thing is that when you do go on trips like that, I took the family on a Caribbean cruise for Christmas this last year. When you do take that more extravagant vacation and you've worked for that and you've saved for it and you're just paying cash, this isn't a situation where you're going to have to pay it back. I think it's a much more rewarding vacation too. Knowing that you're swiping a credit card or have monthly payments due when you get back from vacation, I think it kind of takes the fun out of the vacation to a certain degree.
Well, I think one of the big reasons you need a vacation is to de-stress.
Right. The last thing you need to do is create financial stress by doing it.
Right. And I think a lot of the stress that people have is due to finances.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to take a vacation and add to your financial stress, I think you're kind of defeating the purpose for going somewhere.
Well, and I think a lot of times too, there's a lot of keeping up with the Joneses with Facebook and everything else.
Oh my gosh.
I hear clients of mine with kids talk about like, well, we've got to get to Disney World before they're too old and, things like that. I will tell you, my kids are older now, of course, but we took a couple trips that, comments that my children made me reevaluate some of these things. We took a trip to Washington, D.C., and I will never forget. I really wanted to show the kids the Capitol and, all these other things. And the second day we were there, my son was in the swimming pool getting ready for, while we were waiting for my wife to get ready. And I said, all right, buddy, let's go. We're going to get on the train and head into D.C., and he goes, can I just stay in the pool today? My kid would have been just as happy in a swimming pool in Grand Rapids as he was in Washington, D.C., And sometimes I think we push our own expectations or our own desires to keep up. Nobody wants to be the family that didn't go to Disney World. I remember the first year we didn't go on spring break. And Grand Rapids is like a ghost town,
Oh, yeah.
And I remember going downtown to a restaurant and being like, I've never been able to get a table down here without like calling ahead but the kids would be like, well, there's nobody to hang out with. They're all on spring break. And you do kind of feel weird that you're the only person not going.
Right.
But that's not a reason to take on debt to be able to go. That just kind of defeats the whole relaxation purpose of things.
Yeah. And you can just not go to work for a week and do things with your family that you normally don't have time to do.
Sure.
And that really is going to be, because what your kids really want out of a vacation is to have it to be a different than the routine is every day.
Right.
And that could be done at home. It could be done nearby home. It doesn't have to be a $6,000 trip to accomplish that.
Well, and there are ways to accumulate money to go on vacation besides taking out a loan or using a credit card. One perfect example is if you are now you've got to be of the mindset that you're not going to accumulate debt. I'm going to caveat this from the very beginning. But if you're not using a premium credit card that offers miles or points or dollars or whatever to pay your kind of everyday expenses with the idea that you will pay that off every month, then you have to pay it off every month. But the amount of money you can accumulate to use towards a vacation just by doing that alone can be pretty significant. Another example, I just got a new water softener in my house. And my son and I just got new cell phones, within the last 6 months. Costco had a deal where the water softener, I got a percentage of what I paid for that back in a Costco card. And then I got Costco cards for both of our cell phones. I get almost $1,000 in Costco cards for things I had to buy anyways, right? You can buy trips at Costco. Yeah. I have $1,000 to use towards anything I want at Costco.
I thought you were going to go and tell me you're going to put the beach chairs in the basement and watch the water softener.
We could do that too. It's like a little waterfall. But there's ways to be creative about this. I can't tell you, has anybody ever collected their change and been blown away by how much you actually can accumulate? Get your kids involved. They can throw some money in the bottle too. Yeah. They really want to go to Disney World. Hey, let's work towards it. They'll do it when it's a band trip. They're always at my house collecting bottles or selling candy bars. Well, how bad you want to go to Disney World, little Johnny? We're going to need you to throw in on it. Let's figure this out. But taking out debt to go on vacation is a guaranteed way to not enjoy your vacation. All right, coming up, we're going to wrap up the show, send you into the weekend right here on the Keeping Your Money Show.
There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to planning your future. Jamie, Bart, and all of the advisors at the Keeping Your Money Show understand that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at varying stages of your life. Our team of advisors can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call us today at 1-888-98-MONEY or visit keepingyourmoney.com to schedule your free initial consultation.
This is the Keeping Your Money Show with Jamie Westenbarger and Bart Steidler.
All right, welcome back to Keeping Your Money Show. Jamie Westenbarger joined as always by Bart Steidler. Another show in the books. If you missed it, come back an hour earlier. We're here every Saturday at 9 a.m. You can also find us on the web at keepingyourmoney.com. We have all of our previous shows up there. They show up about a week after we broadcast them on the air. You can also download our podcast at iTunes, Google Play Music, SoundCloud, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. Just search for The Keeping Your Money Show.
Hey, I spoke with 2 or 3 people in the last couple weeks that have picked us up on the podcast.
Cool.
One from Arkansas, one from Denver. So pretty neat.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just search for The Keeping Your Money Show on any of your favorite podcast locations. One more reminder on the golf outing, July 25th, Hillary Westenbarger Memorial Golf Outing coming up. All proceeds go to Kids Food Basket and I Understand. Still opportunities for sponsorships as well as golfing. Whether you're a single golfer or you want to put a team together, we'd love to have you. Be a chance to win $1 million on a hole-in-one, vehicle from Todd Winslow Buick GMC, putt for dough, 50/50 silent auction, and more. For more information, go to keepingyourmoney.com/golf. And that is July 25th at the golf club at Thornapple Point, with all money going to Kids Food Basket. And I Understand. Had an amazing event last year. Love to have you out. Always a good time. And 2 awesome organizations that significantly benefit financially from this outing. So show up, register.
Yeah, it's a great time every year. I have a ball out there, and I don't even golf. So I ride around the cart and look good, though. So that's my job.
Oh, you ride around in the cart. The look good probably is more subjective.
Hey, give me a break, huh? Say something nice about me once in a while.
Bart, you are a smashingly dashing individual, and I truly enjoy your company.
Oh, great. For once, he's telling the truth.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you like I tell you every week. You'd never go on that vacation that you hopefully didn't take a loan out on without planning it. No one ever shows up at the airport, hopes they can just get on a plane. No one is ever successful boarding a cruise ship without a ticket. And you would never just hop in the car hoping to figure out your way to Arkansas without actually trying to figure it out ahead of time. Retirement's no different. It's a road trip. It's a journey. Some people think you reach retirement age and boom, that's it. It's a destination, but in reality, it's just the beginning of the next 20, 30, even 40 years of your life. And if you're not planning it out, if you don't know what the strategy is, if you don't have a way to distribute the income that's necessary for the rest of your life, how can you ever think that you're going to be successful? Let us help you. We can design income distribution strategies. We can design a roadmap to help you get to the point where you can retire successfully. Just give us a call, 888-98-MONEY. That's 888-986-6639, or shoot us an email, info@keepingyourmoney.com. We do respond to all of those personally. All first appointments and consultations are absolutely free with no obligation, and we would love to sit down and help you get your affairs in order. For everybody here at the Keeping Your Money Show, Dan Van Singel, Shane Thorson, Nate Boonstra, Matt Cernaw, Adam Seifert, Jonathan Hayes, Troy Fox on the Lake Shore, Dave Brusson, Leo Solano, our wonderful producer, Laura Reinauer, our partners over at Kylan Law and Brohl Tax and Accounting, my compadre, Bart Steinler. I'm Jamie Westenbarger. This has been the Keep Your Money Show. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic weekend.
Registered representatives offer securities through Securities America, Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Financial advisors offer advisory services through Securities America Advisors, Inc. Forest Hills Financial, Inc. and Securities America are separate entities.